So we are going to go ahead and get started.
Yes.
I hope that you guys are having a great day. It is the second day of October. October is my favorite month.
I wonder if that's because it's her birthday month.
It's my birthday month.
Yeah.
And I like to celebrate all month long.
Yes, she does.
But October is just a really good month in general. So the weather is starting to change and, you know, it's getting cooler. Hey, Marissa from Texas.
If you're anywhere except Alabama.
In Alabama, yeah, it's still pretty hot
it's
here.
It's supposed to be cooler.
So guys, when you hop on, say hi. Let us know where you're watching from. I'm Amanda. This is my mom, Sherry.
Hi.
We are designers at Grace Monroe Home, where we make the ordinary front door extraordinary, and we know that you can too.
That's right. Hey, Lori.
Tonight, we are going to be making a red and white flocked Christmas wreath.
Yep.
So most everything that we got tonight came from Walmart, believe it or not. We had a couple things come from Hobby Lobby. So these materials are really easy to find and they're really inexpensive, which is great.
Yes, yes.
Thank you, Alina. Thank you, Marilyn. Thank you for joining us. Tony, 85 in Kentucky. Hey, Janet.
Yes, it sounds like
thanks,
Alabama.
Marissa. Yes, so it's still hot here. We are located in central Alabama, so it is still hot and humid and just sticky here, but we're going to get cooler weather soon.
Eventually. Or so they tell us. We'll see.
So we have a 24-inch flocked Christmas wreath. This wreath, actually, it's a tiered wreath. It did come from Walmart. I was really surprised that we were able to find this at Walmart, but it was $9.99, so a really great price. So you guys stop by Walmart, you know, pick you up one of these, really inexpensive. This sign, this Merry Christmas sign, also came from Walmart.
Yes, and it was $4.94, I believe. $4.94, I think, is what. So you cannot beat that.
Yeah. So this wreath is going to be, it's going to be really big and it's going to stand out, but it's not going to cost like a whole lot to make.
Exactly.
Which is good. We've got some picks here, some red and white puffball picks that came from Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
We've got some snowflake picks that came from Walmart. All of this came from Walmart. We've got some balls, red and white balls that we're going to use in there. So this is going to be a really fun wreath to make.
Yep.
Hey, Trudy and Dolores. Hey, Debbie from Las Vegas.
Oh, Tony, they hadn't got all of it out for you
Well,
yet. Well, I don't think they've got all of ours out, but they
may not have it all, but the way that stores are doing, I wouldn't be surprised if they had it all out pretty soon.
Yes. I bet you it will be this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yes, Connie, they do. They have some beautiful things this year, and they're, like, really good quality. I was so surprised by this flocked wreath because these can get really pricey.
They
if you're not
really
careful.
can. They
and
really
this is
can.
just great quality. It's very sturdy. I mean, it's just as good as one that you would buy in any of the, you know, upscale stores.
Yes, it's an elevated wreath, so that's always good. And so, yeah, I was shocked when I saw this there and grabbed it. So, yes.
Yes, that's right, Joy. It's time for a little ride to Walmart.
Yes.
Who knew you'd find such great stuff
Yes,
there.
and hopefully they've got it out in all of, you know, the other stores. I know a couple of them said, one person just said that they just have gotten Halloween and Thanksgiving out, but we've had that out since, I think, June or July.
Hey, Jackie. Jackie says she just ordered her Bo Dabra. Well, great. And those of you who watch me often, you know that I do really like to use my Bo Dabra bow maker.
Yep.
It is a really great investment. And Brenda, I said that the wreath at Walmart, the flocked wreath was like $9.98 or $9.99, so it's under $10.
Yes.
And you may be able to order online. Tony said she was going to try to order a case. So, yeah, definitely try to order them online.
Yes, you may be able to. I haven't checked, but I know that even wholesale last year, where we buy wholesale, it was double that price on our wholesale price for one this nice.
Because it's very full.
It's very full. The flock on it is very nice, so definitely go. And I hope that they have them at all of y'all's, you know, Walmarts. You never know, because they're all different. But if they don't, you know that they can get them, so you might ask a manager.
Yeah, because Walmart will order things in for you. Now listen, guys, before we start, I'm just going to ask that you will share this video.
Yes, please.
So if you guys would share this video, if you know somebody who would like to make their own Christmas wreath, just share it for us. It really helps us out, and it helps spread the word. So if you guys will just share this, when you hop on, let us know where you're watching from.
Yes, and Robin said that they used to do teardrops like that. Yes, I haven't seen them, but at our Walmart, but
yeah, they do make the flocked ones, but they haven't had they haven't had the flocked ones at our Walmart, but I'm hoping that they'll have them this year.
Yes, I hope they continue to have them. That's right.
So I am going to go ahead and start making my bow. Like I said before, I am using a Bow Dabber bow maker. I've got 3 different ribbons that I'm going to use tonight. Alright, so I've got some wired ribbons. This came from Walmart. Both of these actually came from Walmart. So they're 2-inch wired ribbons. And then I have just a 1.5 inch black and white ribbon that I'm going to add in there just to give it a little extra pop.
Hey, Susan. She said hey to us from
Hey,
St.
Susan.
Louis.
Thanks for joining us tonight. Dora. Hey, Dora.
And we've got Sandra. Hey, Sandra from Canada. So glad to see you watching us, Sandra.
All right, Kay Ennis said that Walmart has flocked garland for $12.97.
I saw that too. I almost got a couple of those, but I didn't. But I am going to go back and get some.
So we may have to get some of those and make a garland.
Make a matching garland to this one. And while she's doing that, she's going to get started on those. I'm going to use my pretty little picks here. They have 3 snowflakes on them, and then just a little branch here, a little flocked branch. So I'm going to go ahead and get those started. I'm just going to move those out of the way.
Hello, Annette from Scotland. Thanks for joining us all the way from Scotland. Hey, Sue. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and make my tails. I'm going to make 2 bows for this wreath. They're both going to be 12-loop bows, and they're both going to have tails. The tails are going to be about 24 inches total. I'm not measuring, I'm just eyeballing it, but that's about 12 inches for each tail.
And let me tell you before I forget it, now, anytime with any of the pine wreaths, you want to make sure to fluff them out. Don't just put something on them, you know, without pulling everything apart and that kind of thing. And I've already done that previously and have already wired my sign on. So, just going to let you know that.
And this is a 24-inch flocked wreath that we're using. So for my bow here, I'm just making the tails, and then I'm just dovetailing the ends. So I'm just folding over and cutting upwards, just to give it that nice little dovetail. Scott, that sign actually came from Walmart.
It sure did.
We were talking earlier, you may have missed it, but most of these supplies in this wreath actually did come from Walmart. Yes. So they're all very reasonably priced.
Yes.
Hey, Deborah.
We like to try to get our supplies for our lives where we know that the majority of you all can get them.
So if your Walmart has not put out their Christmas inventory yet, they probably will soon, so just keep checking back.
Yes. And I know that some people may be wondering what I'm dipping my stems in. And this is a glue skillet. It's a Surebonder professional grade glue skillet that they now sell. It is amazing. And that's what I have, glue pellets that we use in the glue skillet. And that's what I'm dipping the ends of my stems in to glue them to my wreath.
Annette, those snowflake picks came from Walmart.
They sure did.
Yep, that's
and
what
they actually have a clip like this on the end, but I didn't want to use those, so I've just cut them off. And Amanda's gonna show you how to do that on these. That's just preference. I like gluing everything in because I know it's gonna stay. So,
all right. So, let's see, Diane. The wire that I'm using is 26 gauge. That's what I'm using for this. That's usually pretty much always what I use when I'm making bows. And I'm doing 6-inch loops for this. Yeah, I really like the black and white with the red. I think it kind of just pops.
mm-hmm.
It's a little bit different.
Now I've got 6 of these, so I'm just putting them around the outside. If you've ever watched me before, you know that I like to do my greenery on my regular grapevine wreaths. I like to do the greenery most of the time. Sometimes I don't, but most of the time I try to do my greenery first. And I'm kind of using these in the same way. I'm just making the outside how I want them to be so that it kind of gives me the shape that I'm going for.
I know that some of you were asking in the comments about the glue pellets, and this is what we use. It's by Surebonder, and they actually make these, and they call them skillet sticks. We call them glue pellets, but you can get them at Surebonder. I will put a link when we're done in the comments of where you can get those. And so this is going to be a 12-loop bow, so I'm going to do 6 loops on each side. And the 2 red ribbons, they came from Walmart. Now the black and white ribbon came from Craft Outlet.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say that the Walmart ribbon, this particular Walmart ribbon, I can tell a little bit of a difference. It's not the greatest quality, but I think it's going to look good with this bow.
Mm-hmm.
It'll still look fine.
And that's something to keep in mind that you can always do. You know, if you've got some ribbon that's, you know, a little less expensive, then, you know, you can always add a nicer ribbon, and it kind of just makes your bow, you know, a little more quality and that kind of thing.
Yeah. So these are 6-inch loop bows. Now I'm not measuring, I'm just eyeballing it, but they're around 6 inches. 6.
Okay, I'm going to put this back and make sure that I've got those how I want them.
And so I'm just going to pull my wire up really, really tight. You know, I've said before, that's the main thing with the bow Dabra. You just want to make sure that you get that wire really tight around there, or your bow is going to fall apart. Let's see. Do they have the, were these out in the main section, or were they?
No, ours was in the garden
department.
department.
They were in the garden.
Mm-hmm.
So check your garden center for
Yes,
these.
because that's exactly where ours were. I also got these poinsettias there as well. I don't remember what they
Probably 98
cost.
cents.
I think they were 98 cents.
Each.
Yes, each. And they actually had the clip on them as well, but I used just a leftover stem because I didn't want to clip them. I wanted to glue it, and so I used a leftover stem and just glued it into, just clipped that off, and actually I just pulled it off of the bottom of these. And it was perfect.
Oh, thank you for sharing. Thanks, guys, for sharing. I appreciate that.
We sure do.
And I will announce that the winner of our last live, for those of you who didn't hear, the winner of the silicone mat, like we've got here, that we're using by Surebonder, was Mary Lee Hendricks.
So congratulations.
And so congratulations, Mary Lee. And we will be doing another live with Surebonder next, I believe it's week
It's
after
the
next.
15th.
The
Yes,
15th. So
the
you guys
15th.
make sure that you tune in for that, because y'all know if you watch us that they are really, really good to our Grace Monroe Home viewers. So I'm
Yes,
sure that they
are.
have some really fun surprises for you guys. Okay, now that one has 12 loops, but the other one may need a few more since that's kind of thinner ribbon. I don't know.
I would do that. Yeah, this one
Okay.
I'll use as my bottom one, and do the other one more for sure.
Yeah, Donnie, you definitely need the bow maker. It's really, I mean, once you get the hang of it, it's simple and quick. And I like simple and quick.
Yes. Do maybe 4 of each
Okay.
color or each
I
ribbon.
thought with it being kind of thin,
Mhm.
maybe some more.
Yeah, I think it'll be fine.
Oh, thank you, Rhonda, and thank y'all so much for watching tonight. If you're new to our channel or new to our show, let us know in the comments. If you're a first-time viewer, my name's Amanda Kleckler. This is my mom, Sherry Buckner.
Hi.
We are designers at Grace Monroe Home, where we make the ordinary front door extraordinary.
And we know that you can too.
Yes. So we love to teach people how to make wreaths. We started making designer floral wreaths in 2007. So we started, making and selling. We started our website in 2007, and things have just progressed from there. And we absolutely love making them, and we love teaching you guys how to make them.
Yes. In fact, we have our group, Design with the Pros, where we do teach people how to make their wreaths and how to sell them like we've always done.
Hey, Lisa, first-time viewer, and Beth, Kim, Wendy. Oh, wonderful. Thank y'all so much for joining us tonight and for spending
we are
some
so
time
happy
with
to
us.
have y'all join us.
So we are mother-daughter,
Yes, we are.
for those of you who are new. And we have been working together, like I said, since 2007.
Yes.
And we enjoy it.
Yes, we do. And when we started out, there were very few wreath makers, and now there's a ton.
But
somebody...
But there
Yes,
are a lot of doors
that's what
in
I
the
was
world.
fixing to say. Somebody asked me the other day, did I think that it was, just too many wreath makers and that kind of thing? Absolutely not. In fact, our view is that when there are so many of something like that, that means that you've got something very, very popular. And so you can learn how to find the right people for your wreaths, and it's a great thing. The more, the merrier.
Yeah, a little bit short. Let's see. Suzanne was asking, what kind of Christmas wreaths do you put on your own front doors? Usually that changes from year to year.
Yes, it does. Last year, I had one of our most popular wreaths, which was one of our Santa wreaths, because my grandchildren picked that and they loved it, so that's what I used. I'm not sure what I'm going to make this year for it, but I can't wait. I know that.
Yeah, I haven't decided my theme for Christmas this year. I like to change it up. Last year I did like a gold and champagne, silver kind of theme.
It was very pretty too.
Yeah, I love the champagne and gold, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do this year. I haven't gotten inspired, I guess, yet to know what I want to do.
Unfortunately, I have a very traditional husband, and so I love all the, the teals and the blues and purple and all of the beautiful colors that you can do at Christmas. He, on the other hand, does not believe those are the right colors for Christmas, so I have to do traditional just to please him, but it's worth it because he loves Christmas. Absolutely is a fanatic about Christmas, so he's not one of those that I have to beg to put up the Christmas tree or to help with anything. He is right there waiting. In fact, he probably has to push me to get it going. But
yeah, what's that movie? Who is he like? Clark.
Yes,
Griswold.
Griswold. Oh, bless his heart. He is. He is. My husband is. He loves it.
So,
She can tell you. He is.
yes, when they decorate. Oh, they decorate.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. But it's a lot of fun. And all I have to do is, I have to really be careful, because if I say anything about liking something, you know, or wanting to try something, as long as it's in the traditional colors, he's going to get on it and start trying to figure out how we can do it. So,
so you guys tell us, are you a colored lights or a Christmas lights type of person?
Yes.
I personally...
Or white lights.
White lights, that's what I meant. Colored or white? I'm white. I like white lights.
She likes white, and I personally prefer white. However, we have colored because my husband thinks that white lights just aren't right. You have to have a lot of colored lights. So, believe me, the kids in our neighborhood love our lights because we have every color you can think of.
Yeah.
And blinking lights and non-blinking lights and all kinds of things.
Yeah, Cindy
But
says
it's
white
worth
lights.
it.
Beth said white lights.
Yeah.
Donna says white. Paula says white. Joy says white. I think we got more white light people watching
Yeah,
tonight.
I think so. And I do, like I said, I love the white, but you know, he's so good, so I have to let him have that one.
And Diane says she uses both.
Oh, well, that's good. That's a good idea. Suzanne said she does. Yeah, white. Yeah, all white for Gail. Deborah said white. Yep, most of them white. Yep.
Well, I like white lights, but the kids, they like colored lights.
Yes. And believe me, my grandchildren love my house, so that's okay.
Yeah. So they go to see Gigi and Papa's for the colored lights.
Yes, they do.
I'll cut that really quick because I got it tangled.
Well, Joyce, you're not late at all. You're right on time. Come right on in and watch us. And Bonnie said she's late. No, nobody is late. Just come in and watch us.
Yeah, we're just getting started.
Yes, we are. So for those of you that have just joined us, all I have done so far is I have gone around the outside and added my picks of my snowflakes and everything that we're using, except for I am going to use some hydrangeas. These came from Michael's, but everything else I'm pretty sure came from Walmart, except for our ribbon here. These two ribbons, the two red ones did come from Walmart, the black and white one from Craft Outlet, but everything else from Walmart. So I think I've caught all of you up now that just came in. And the sign, again, that also came from Walmart. And I just loved it as soon as I saw it.
Yeah, so be sure that, you know, just check your Walmart and see if they've got their Christmas out yet.
Exactly.
If not, I'm sure they will.
Yes, they
for
will.
too much longer. I got this tangled. That's okay.
Uh-oh. It's all right. It happens. Sometimes when you're doing them that big, they get tangled.
Yes, for those of you who are just joining us, we are from Alabama.
I'm sure you could never tell that from the accents, by the way. I wouldn't think.
Guess I'll do one more. This one may be really big. I keep adding.
That's all right. I will use it. Okay.
Yeah, I think Marissa's asked a couple times how you attach the sign.
Oh, I wired it on. I staple my wire to the back and then just wire it on. And I also put a wire right up here on the top. So yes, it's very easy. You could use the Chanel stems if you'd rather. I just always just use my floral wire, and it works really well.
Yeah, so we have a website. It's www.gracemonroehome.com, and you can find all of our wreaths for sale on our website, and you can also find out about us on our website, and about
Yes.
I'll let you fluff that out.
All right.
And about our Design with a
Teresa.
Post Club.
Yes.
So now, while she's fluffing her bow, what I'm going to do, these that we got from Walmart, they came with these little clips. We're not going to use those, and they kind of just get in the way. So I'm just going to take my wire cutters and just clip those right off. Brenda says she lives in Tennessee and has the same accent.
Yeah. The southern accent.
So yeah, they come off really easily. I'm going to throw them away. I guess we could save them. I don't know. Maybe there's something we could use them
I don't know.
for.
I had a whole bucket of the things for a while, and I finally threw it away. I never could find anything to use it with, but I just hated to throw them away.
I know. I hate throwing stuff away.
I just did too.
Hate wasting things.
Yeah. You did make a very large bow here.
I kept adding and adding.
But that's all right. I think it'll be pretty. I love black. Having, uh-oh, the wire broke. Let me get some more wire. If that happens, my wire just popped on this one, so it's very easy to fix. You just, just take another piece of wire. Yeah, I think I need to.
I got glue on my.
Yep. And you just find the middle of your bow, and then you just put the wire right through the middle, just like that, and then just twist it in the back.
Yeah, and my thing with the Bodabra, which I've said several times, I know you guys, if you've watched me at all, you've heard me, and I said earlier, you have to make sure that it's really tight. It's not like really some of the other bow makers where, you know, you're going to be twisting that wire multiple times throughout making the bow. So you want to make sure that when you take it out and you're pulling it up off of the Bodabra, that it's really, really tight. And sometimes I get it so tight that I'll pop the wire. Like I told Diane earlier, I use a 26 gauge. If you wanted to use a thicker wire, you could. But if it does break, you just put another wire right over it. It's not a big deal.
Just like I just did, and see, it's just fine. It's holding together just fine.
Yeah, Diane, I do. I use a 26 gauge most of the time.
It's just easy to work with, and in fact, because it is thin, you can actually tie it in the back if you know, into a knot in the back if you wanted to, because the wire is so thin, but we just twist it. There's no really
and I would rather have mine too tight and than have it too loose.
Yes,
because if you
have
it too loose, your ribbons are just going to fall out and it's not going to be pretty.
Yes, it's not going to hold its shape at all.
Hey, April. Thank you for joining us. And yes, those that we've had several just ask about the glue skillet. It's just a pot full of glue.
Yes.
We use these glue pellets.
And it's from Surebonder.
And I've got a big 25-pound or 50-pound box down here. And you just pour them right in and it melts in like 5 minutes. It's really handy. And if you make multiple wreaths, and if you glue your ornament straight on the wreath, it makes it a lot easier than using a glue gun. So that's why we use that. Hey, Gail from Ontario.
I mean, occasionally we'll still get burned, you know, but it's nothing like it used to be when I used a glue gun.
So what I've just done with those, I just clipped off the little clip off of the end because we don't need that. It kind of just gets in the way. Oh, so Joy said her clips that she saved came in handy this week. She used them to hold her dryer vent pumpkin together. Well, there you go. So maybe I should hang on to these.
Maybe so.
Maybe they'll come in handy one day.
Yes, I just got rid of a bunch of them not too long ago, so I should have held on to them. I kept thinking that there had to be something I could do with them, but I couldn't ever think, and they just kind of got in the way, so I finally got rid of them.
And Susan, I will put a link for where you can get the glue pellets in the comments. I do have a coupon code that I believe is still good for those, so before you order them, let me put that in the coupon code in the comments so that maybe you can get a discount on that.
Yes, but we definitely recommend that you get one. If you make, you know, if this is what you do, then yes.
I will show you also what we got at Walmart was this, it's actually a tree topper.
Mm-hmm.
But we're going to do something fun with this. So that came from Walmart. We're going to do something fun with this really soon. So you guys stay tuned because we have some plans.
Yes, we do.
And this, I was thinking that the tag was on here, but I guess I took it off.
It's behind.
No, there was a price.
Yes, it was $9.97.
It was $9.97.
It was $9.97. Mm-hmm.
And you could use it on a big Christmas tree, but we
yeah,
have plans for it. So y'all stay tuned for that.
Yes. Okay, so these you've already got cut off. So now I'm going to add the little pom-poms. And I'm just kind of going around in between my snowflakes and adding those.
And I will say that you could make these yourself because we have made these ourselves,
yes.
But it's much more convenient just to buy them. But you
Yes,
can get
it
the bag
is.
of puffs and actually make them yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we have when we've wanted a particular color and that kind of thing, and so it is doable.
And I'm not sure if they have a 5-pound bag of glue. She was saying she wanted something smaller. This is a 1-pound bag.
She wants something smaller than...
I think she's saying smaller than the 25 or 50.
Oh, yes, you can get
now,
the 1
pound. This is a
pound.
1-pound bag. I'm not sure if they have a 5-pound bag, but I will check on that and let you know.
I love these puffs. And as I always tell people in our Design with the Pros Club, all of our members, that always put something behind the bow. Do not leave that blank. It just looks so much more finished and professional looking if you do put something behind the bow. It makes a big difference.
Yeah, the snowman is going to be fun. He's very cute.
Yeah, we've got some neat ideas for him.
And he's actually...
Styrofoam.
Yeah, styrofoam on the inside. So he's really lightweight. So anyway, that's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Hey, Donna. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, Pam said she can't wait for the snowman. That they're her favorites. And tell me about your
collect. Yes, I collect.
She has
snowmen.
We told you before about, like, they go crazy for Christmas. They decorate like crazy.
Yes,
but she has a snowman collection.
I do.
And she has every Hallmark snowman they have ever made.
Yes, I do.
Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Those Hallmark.
The singing
snowmen that they sell every Christmas. They have every.
Yes, and we don't.
Hallmark
I don't really know how they get there. They just magically appear at my house.
Like,
I have a suspicion that it's my husband, but I really don't know.
it's the snowman elf.
It's the snowman elf. They just show up.
So this ribbon, I'll tell you guys about this ribbon because I did not realize that until I...
The flannel.
Yeah, it's
great?
flannel. And it feels so good. It's so soft. And this I'm just making for something else, but I didn't know that. I knew that it kind of had that flannel look, but I didn't know it actually felt like it. Well, it's kind of a mixture between flannel and suede. It's very interesting feeling.
I got to feel
that
it.
one.
Yeah,
Feel that part.
wow.
The underside doesn't feel the same.
It's just that is so neat.
Hey, Gail from Ontario.
Yes. And thank you all for sharing this. That's just so nice of you. It really helps us out a lot.
Yeah, this is really cool ribbon.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
So if you have not gone to D. Stevens and you don't know about their ribbon,
goodness.
it is amazing. Like, they have the best quality ribbon. It's gorgeous.
Yes, they do. All right, I've just got to pull this out and make sure I've got...
Yes, it is wired ribbon.
Yes,
Yep.
I don't even, we don't try to use anything but wired. It's just so much nicer and things just come out so much prettier. Okay, now I've got some glitter stems that I'm going to add now.
And Susan said they have this. They have the tree topper at home, but it's $19.99.
Yes, and see that was $9.97 or $9.94, one of those.
This ribbon, well, the ribbon in the bows that we made are the two red and white are from Walmart, or the red polka dot and the red and white is from Walmart, and the black and white is from Craft Outlet. Now this bow that I'm making for something else, this is from D. Stevens, and they have the most incredible ribbon collection. I mean, it is just amazing.
Now, just, you know, they are a little
it's not
more costly, but I'm telling you, they are well worth it.
It's not the cheapest ribbon, but it's definitely, like, you can see,
the quality is
you can
amazing.
see the quality. It's great.
Yes, and always check their clearance section, because a lot of times they will have, like, a few of last year's Christmas or fall, that kind of thing, and you can get it a lot less. So definitely check on that.
Robin said that At Home has flocked wreaths for $7.99.
Oh, you're kidding. Are they, do you know, Robin, are they the elevated wreaths, and what size are they? I will be checking that out.
Cindy was saying, can anyone order from D. Stevens? I think you
Yes.
may. Can you?
Well,
you may have to.
No, you do.
You
You're
may
right.
have to have, you know, a tax ID number to
Yes.
order from there. I'm not 100% positive.
I'm not positive. They may have a section that you can order from without it, but I'm not positive. I will have to check on that. Look at these ornaments. Are they not gorgeous? And those actually came from Walmart, and I've already taken the price off. I don't remember how much they were, but they were not very much, and they are unbreakable, so that is wonderful.
Hey, Dan, thank you for joining us.
Hey, Dan.
We are so excited, and so are the members of our Design with the Pros group. Dan, aka Meshman Jones, is going to be in our Design with the Pros group as a guest designer Thursday.
Yes, this Thursday. So
weird.
if you would like to see Dan do something just for us in our group, join us before Thursday. We are so excited, Dan. We cannot wait.
And definitely, if you are not a fan of Meshman on Facebook, make sure to go and like his page, because he does some really great and entertaining lives.
Yes.
Kimberly.
So pretty. And I'm just putting these directly in the glue. I don't put a pick on them or anything like that.
Yeah, she was asking about the ribbon place. It's D. Stevens, and if somebody knows the, I don't know what the exact web address is. If you know it, just pop it in the comments for me. They may just be wholesale. Honestly, I don't remember, but I do know that they have great ribbon.
Yeah, they do.
It's very high quality. I mean, it almost looks
is.
handmade. It's great. And I think Susan was asking if you found out about the paisley ribbon. Did you find out if they can get any more of that? Or?
No, Susan, I will check. I will check. We are doing something. I cannot wait to show y'all what we're doing in our group this month. But she's talking about this amazing ribbon that this again came from D. Stevens. You've got the plaid on the one side and the paisley on the other, and it makes, oh, I just can't wait for y'all to see the bow. It makes a gorgeous bow.
Yeah, Diane said they're wholesale only, and it requires a tax ID. Yeah, I was not 100% sure on that one right offhand, but they have great ribbon.
Yes, they do.
Really unique things, you know, that you don't see a whole lot. And Joy said she was going to Walmart after she watches us, but she knows she'll be in trouble.
Yeah, you may. If they've got as much stuff out as ours did, yes, you may.
Yeah, Walmart stepped up their game a little bit.
They really have. I was just really, really pleased.
And so, like we've said before, you know, we don't always purchase our supplies when we sell our wreaths, but from these places. But when we do our lives, we do try our best to get them at places that we know that the majority of those of you watching, you know, where you guys can get the supplies.
Yes. Okay. I got these adorable. Aren't those cute? The little balls. And these came from Walmart.
Kimberly, I prefer the Bow Dabra over anything. It's just my preference. You know, there are, you know, several really great bow makers out there, you know, or, you know, little, what do you call them, like machines, contraptions to make bows. I don't know.
Yes.
But this is just my favorite. But this is what I've been using since we started making wreaths back in 2007. And I guess in a way, maybe I'm just a creature of habit. I don't know. I just like it. To me, it's simple and it's quick, you know, and I just enjoy using it.
It makes beautiful bows, and we can make any of the bows, you know, any kind, all kinds on it. So it is our go-to. We have several others, but that's just our go-to.
Let's see, Suzanne was asking if we've used the red wreaths at Joann's.
The red, now are they what kind?
I'm thinking she's talking about like the
spray painted, or
so.
the grapevine, the red grapevine. Is that, just elaborate a little bit for us.
Yeah. And the thing is, what we have always done in the past, we just spray paint our own wreaths. We do it with grapevine wreaths. We do it with the evergreen, you know, with the pine wreaths. We just spray paint them, and, you know, it saves money and it works. You know, they look just as good when we do them ourselves. So
yes, they really do. And the name of the game in making wreaths, you want to save as much money as you can so that you have more profit.
Oh, thanks, Diane.
Let's see, I think I will add this one next. Let's see.
The length on the ribbons, or the tails on the bows that I made, the length of the tails were about 12 inches on each side, so I used a total of about 24 inches of, you know, for the tails. Now the loops are 6-inch loops. Yeah, and Cindy was saying that Michael's had the black grapevines for $19.99. So definitely, as you can see, we paint them ourselves all the time. You know, I like, I usually will use the Rust-Oleum. Sometimes I'll use Krylon spray paint. I do try to get some really good quality, thick spray paint, the kind that you know, that usually says like you only have to use one coat or something. Most of the time I'll give them 2 coats. But I do try to use a better quality, thicker spray paint. But I mean, you can do that for yourself and save money. I mean, you don't need to pay $19.99 for a grapevine wreath.
No,
that's black.
you
can
really
definitely
don't. You
do
really
it yourself for
don't.
much cheaper.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Mary said that she paints hers all the time. Yes. Kimberly, I didn't. Let's see.
Kimberly said that the problem is people like them, but when you tell them the price, they don't buy. I've only sold a couple, and that's it. I didn't see your previous comment. I'm not sure.
No, we missed if you had a previous comment, but I'm going to tell you, Kimberly, if, you know, it depends. You have to find the right customers. You know, you have to market to the right customers, and that's one of the things we do teach in our group, but that's hard at first to find the right customers. And what do you say?
Yeah, definitely. I'm not sure, Kimberly, if we're reading your question right. Oh, she's just saying her wreaths. Yeah, if you're just trying to sell floral wreaths or mesh wreaths or whatever type of wreaths you're selling, it's all about your clientele. People will buy what you're selling if you're selling to the right people. And so that's really important, finding your right clientele, and they'll definitely buy. And it's hard, Kimberly. It is difficult at first if you know, especially until you figure out, you know, how Etsy, if you're selling on Etsy, how that works and how to get your products seen and things like that.
Yes.
But that's definitely one of those things that we talk about in detail in our Design with the Pros Club, because there is a customer out there for everyone.
There is. There definitely. I mean, we have got people in our group that sell, you know, all prices of wreaths, and they are getting the right customers. They're learning where to find them and how to market and that kind of thing. And you definitely, that's the key. Now, and one thing I will say, we have sold very few of our wreaths locally because locally was not our ideal customer.
Listen, we're in the middle of the country.
Yes.
We're out here in like the middle of nowhere, and I can tell you right now that 99.9% of people out here locally where we live are not going to pay over $100 for a wreath. They're just not. So they're not our clientele. So that's why back in 2007 when we started making wreaths, we started selling online. That's the reason that we started selling wreaths online, because our clientele wasn't right here locally, but we knew that we had a product, you know, and we felt like, you know, we had something that was creative and something that we enjoyed doing and something that people needed, you know, and so we started selling them online, and it took a while to find our ideal customer. But once we did, you know, we were able to sell with no problem. So that's kind of, you know, that's kind of your challenge, but it can definitely be overcome.
Yes,
so don't give up.
Can.
Don't give up, Kimberly, because you can. You know, it may take a little bit of work trying to find, you know, your customer and learning how to write your description and learning the language to use when you know, write your descriptions and when you, you know, write your headlines and your listings and all of that. But you can do it, Kimberly.
Yes, you can. And you know, this is one thing that we learned early on. There, like she said earlier, there is a customer for every type of wreath. Yours may not look like Sue's or, you know, somebody else's, but there is the ideal customer for you.
And truthfully, your wreaths may not look like our wreaths, and that's okay, because there are going to be people that prefer your wreaths to our wreaths.
Exactly.
And that's what's so great, you know, about the world we live in. Everybody, you know, has a style, you know, they have a preference, and, you know, there really is a customer for everybody. You just have to find yours.
That's right.
Let's see. Oh my goodness, Robin, that's amazing. She says she sold her first to France.
Oh,
How
yay,
incredible.
Robin, yay. She's in our group, and we
Yeah.
are so proud of her. She has just done amazingly well.
Yeah, so Robin's one of those, like, she has taken, you know, all the advice we've given her, and she ran with it, and she is just selling like crazy, and she is on
amazing.
fire.
Way to go, Robin. I'm so excited.
Charlotte, we get supplies from all kinds of places. Like we mentioned earlier, I'm not sure if you were on here when we said, but most of these actually came from Walmart. The hydrangeas came from Hobby Lobby, but most everything else came from Walmart. And so, you know, we do places like that, and then we have wholesalers that we use for, you know, some of our higher end wreaths and things like that. So we order from all over. Hobby
Yes,
Lobby,
we do.
Michael's, Joann's, at home, and then, you know, we use a lot of suppliers online, you know, wholesale suppliers like Vickerman's and, you know, things like, places like that. Yeah, congrats, Robin. That's awesome.
I'm just, that just tickles me. I remember the first international one that we sold, and it was scary trying to figure out all the customs stuff, and now it's nothing. But then I remember that, but it was so exciting. So that is good. Way to go.
Oh, let's see. Ava says, "Hey, Gigi and
Oh,
Aunt Amanda."
Hey, baby.
Hey, Ava.
Hey, Ava. How is my girl? That's my granddaughter. My youngest daughter, Rebecca's little girl. So, hey, Ava, she is almost 3.
Almost 3.
Almost 3. She will be 3 in November. Gigi loves you.
Okay, Barbara says, "Would you tell me the box size, type, brand of boxes that you use to ship?" Well, now, Barbara, if you're not gonna be shipping hundreds and hundreds of wreaths, you know, you can just get boxes at Amazon.
Sure.
That's where I actually like to purchase them because you can get them fairly quickly. You can use a 22 by 22 by 6. If you need a larger, you can use a 24 by 24 by 6, but do not go over 24 by 24 by 6 if at any, you know, if you can. Try not to go over that,
Or
you're
pay
really
the surcharge.
you're really going to pay a lot.
Definitely.
But yeah, and I can actually put a link. When we get done with this, I'll put a link to the boxes that we recommend on Amazon.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what brand they are, but I will put a link when we're done.
Okay. I think I may add a few little things here or there, but I think I'm about finished.
And Joy said, "Wish I could push the things I make, but it's my situation, and I just don't know what I should do."
Well, Joy, I know one thing. Your wreaths are beautiful.
Yeah, they are beautiful.
They are beautiful, so there's no reason that you're not selling those to people. So, except that you're not finding the right people, apparently, because they are gorgeous. I love her wreaths.
Yeah, and if you guys, those of you that are wreath makers that are watching, you know, and you're just selling locally, I encourage you to sell online. I know that it's scary for a lot of people thinking about shipping and, you know, all of that, but people like to buy online now. I mean, they really do. You know, they're looking for stuff. They're searching Google. They're searching on Etsy. They're searching on Pinterest for wreaths, for floral arrangements, for, you know.
Definitely.
So really take advantage of that if you're not. I know that it is scary at first when you don't know exactly what to do, but, you know, definitely take advantage of that because that's where people are shopping. They really are.
And if it's something that you love to do and that you feel like you are called to do, because that's the key, and if you really feel like that, go for it. Don't let anything stop you. You can do this. If we could do it in Isabella, Alabama, this little town that we live in, you can do it. So
yeah, and the customers will, like Robin said, they will pay shipping.
Yes.
Now Janice was saying, and we'll answer a few questions before we hop off here, but she was asking, have you ever done craft shows, and if so, what did you use to package them? Now, back when we first started, we did do a lot. We did do like the trade show, craft show, you know, flea market type things. We tried that. It wasn't for us. We knew pretty quickly that people were not really buying or wanting to buy the way that we wanted them to. So that's why we started selling them online. But so I really don't have a lot of experience, because that was over 10 years ago when we did that. And, you know, when we figured out that we could sell online, that's really where we, you know, that's really what we did, and we went full force with that.
Yes, yes. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Linda. She said our wreath is beautiful, and I'll show you one up close. And Maria says that she's learned so much from the video. Well, that is what we are here for, Maria. And if any of you all would like more intense help with either selling or learning to make wreaths, we would love to have you join us in our Design with the Pros group club, and we will have a link to that.
Yeah, and you're in our Design with the Pros club. Send me a message and let me look at it again. Let me look at your Etsy shop, and let me see if I can help you, if I see any problems or setback or things that might be preventing you from selling. So just send me a message, either email me or send me a message, and I will take a look at that for you.
And Kimberly says this is her calling, and that is wonderful, Kimberly. And then you can do it. Don't let anything stop you. You may have some setbacks here and there, but you can do this. You can. So here it is.
Let's see. And Kay was asking, what's the best and easiest online shop to use? I would use Shopify if I was going to open an online shop. That's what I would use, Shopify.
And Denise said she's always wanted to make her own wreaths. Well,
you should go for it,
You can learn
Denise.
how, Denise. You certainly can.
Thanks, Margaret.
And Susie, yes, thank you.
Hey, Lori, thank you.
Oh, hey, Lori. And Kimberly said beautiful. Well, thank you all. I love red and white for Christmas, so, and the little pop of black just really adds something to it. But as you see, you can make something really pretty and full and get everything at your local Walmart.
Hey, Linda,
So,
yes, definitely.
yeah.
Definitely get involved with it. And if you have questions, you know, send us a message. We'll be happy to help you.
Aw, thank you, Diane. We just feel so blessed to be able to share our gifts that we have been given. We know that God gets all the glory, not us, and we are just thankful to be able to share that with you all and to help as many of you as we can. Thank you, Tony.
Missy Janice says, I have my first craft fair at the end of October, and I'm worried people somewhat to pay.
About how they need to pay, Janice? Is that,
well, you know, Janice, you're also in our
Design with the Pros.
Send us a message.
Yeah, send us a private message.
We'll help walk you through that.
So here it is. Let's see if I can get it straight. Am I holding it straight or am I crooked? There we go.
I'm not sure if you were asking our online shop. It is www.gracemonroehome.com. That's where you'll find our wreaths that we have for sale. That's where you'll find the information on our Design with the Pros Club. That's where you will find, we have, our blog has tons of videos that you guys can watch. We have free tutorials.
And,
So definitely stop by our website and check that out too. And if you are not following us on YouTube, make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel too, because you'll find lots of great videos on there as well. We love helping people. We feel like it's a calling.
Yes, we
and
do.
You know, we are definitely here for you guys.
Yes.
Thanks, Bonnie.
Yes,
Dolores,
and Billy,
Margaret.
I'm glad it does too. Oh, thank you, Annette. Thank you. We appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch us. That means a lot to us. Thank you, Joy.
Yeah, I like that one. I love red and white.
Yes, I do too. Let's see. Do we have any more questions? Beth said to start up.
To start up a store, I would say Shopify.
Yes.
Definitely Shopify.com. And they have a 14 or 15 day trial. So you can try it out and, you know,
And
see if
if it's
you.
easy enough to use for you.
But it's really user friendly, and, you know, they
Thanks,
have great
Scott.
customer service that is definitely, you know, willing to help you out.
Yes. Thank you, Janet.
Cindy says, Amanda, is that going to your home? And I was just thinking that, you know, a red and white theme for Christmas sounds pretty good to me. So it may just end up at my house.
Yes, yes, I can see that.
It may end
I
up
can see
on
that
my
happening.
front door.
Yes.
But y'all know what? Right now, I have nothing on my front door. So what I'm going to have to do, because, yeah, everything's gotten taken off of my front door. So today, I have nothing on my front door.
Yes, in fact, she got upset with me because we sold the turkey wreath that
I was
going
going
to
to put that on the front door, and then she sold
that,
it.
and she didn't realize that we had sold it. And
so now I'm
yes.
going to have to go through our inventory and find my new favorite.
Yeah.
And put it up there.
Yep. And Charlotte, we will put a link to where you can get the Bodabra.
We will. I'll do that after we get off. I'll put that and the coupon code and the link for the Surebonder glue and glue skillet.
And Lori said she looks forward to our lives.
Oh, great.
Well, we are so thankful for you to watch. And Lori, since you're in our group, and Tony and a bunch of you, don't forget Thursday at 1 o'clock, Meshman will be in the group.
Live.
Yes,
so
live. So
make
make sure
you guys...
if you can to watch then. If not, you can watch the replay. But hopefully we can watch and ask him questions and that kind of thing. So we are excited about him being with us.
Well, thank you for watching, Evelyn. We are just blessed to have you on here tonight.
Robin said she hung her first wreath. Yeah, I know how that is. They get gone before you have time to hang one for yourself. I know, Robin, because I see your work. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, Joy says she would love to have a tour of our Christmas home, please. Okay, we might have to do that
We may have to do that. We may.
You might see kids and animals running around. But
yes, because I do have my pets. Sorry. And I am talking about animals, not grandkids. They're my pets too, but you know.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching tonight.
Yes, we really enjoyed it.
Amazing. We've had fun. And definitely check out our website at www.gracemonroehome.com. You'll find all of the information on our wreaths, on our Design with the Pros Club, and you know there's a lot of valuable resources on there. So definitely check that out. And we will see you guys very soon.
Yes, and you all have a blessed evening.
Bye, guys.
Bye.